Actually, you have time for everything that you want to do. But here's one problem. This problem is that you always consume. You always consume everything. Food, films, serials, videos, music. You always consume everything. People's opinion. You always consume everything. That's the problem. The problem is not that you haven't time, because you actually have time. You actually have time. But problem is that you always consume. You're scrolling shorts videos, you always scrolling TikTok, Instagram, you always scrolling these short videos. You always listen what say others. You always listen what you always watching what they do. That's the problem. Real problem is not that you haven't time, because real problem that you can to solve is that you always consume. You always consume, you always watching what others people doing. You always watching others people. That's the problem. That's the real problem. So problem is not that you haven't time. Problem is not that you're going job or school, university, I don't know. It's not the problem. Problem that you always consume. You always consume everything. That's the real problem. So start produce anything. Start create anything. Because God created this planet, and you have opportunity to do same thing that do God. This thing is create. This thing is produce. Just create anything. I don't know what's your priority? What's your major? What's your purpose? But create anything, produce anything. Problem is not that you haven't time. It's not the problem. Problem is that you always consume. You always consume others people. This is really problem. And only one person that can solve this problem is you. When you change your you're consuming on your producing. You start produce anything, I don't know, anything you start produce. So stop consuming and start producing anything. It was my problem. I just look what they do, what they're doing, and why you always others people what they're doing. Why? If you have opportunity right now, you have opportunity to create something. You have this opportunity. You have right now, you have free time, you have opportunity to produce something. So why you consume? Why you consuming if you right now have this opportunity? And God wants that you start produce. God wants that you start create. And stop consuming everything. Stop consuming. Start producing, start create. Start to do something. Not only watching, not only reading books, not only scroll short videos. No. Start produce anything, start create anything. You thought that problem is that you haven't time. You thought that problem you thought that problem were outside, but problem is your actions. Problem is live in you, because you always consume everything. It's the real problem. So start less watching that others people doing, and start to do something. Start to do anything. Start create, start produce. If you want to start anything, time is right now. So just stop watching others people and start to do anything. Yeah, I think it's real. Because you always consume everything, you always consume what they're doing. But actually, you don't need to know. You don't need to know what others doing. You need to produce. You need to create. Something your. You need to create something your. So yeah, you even don't know what they're doing. You just need to do something your actions. Ay. So yeah. That's the problem. That you're consuming. But you have opportunity right now to create. You have opportunity right now to produce anything. Plain. You can look plain. So start producing anything. Start create anything and stop consuming. Stop consuming what others doing. Stop consuming others people opinion and start to do something that your mission. Start to do something that your goal. Start to do something that your purpose. Start solve problems in this world. Start to do anything. Start to do anything. Just start to do anything good in this world. This is what God wants from you. Start help others. I don't know. Start helping really. So yeah. If you switch consuming on producing, your life is also change. Yeah, it's a true. That's true, guys. So thank you for watching. subscribe and write comments. I will read all comments. Goodbye, guys.